If you keep attracting the same type of partner or the same type of relationship over and over and over, non committal, emotionally unavailable, toxic, narcissistic, whatever it is, it's not an accident. It's not a coincidence. It has to do with what's going on within you on a subconscious level. See, most people, when they have challenges in their relationship, want to blame the other person. What's wrong with them? Why won't they commit? Why are they like how they are? We want to change the other person so that we can be happy in relationship. But this is very disempowering because if you're waiting for somebody else to change, you have no control over whether they will or not. You could be waiting for a dog to meow, it just may never happen. But when you understand that you're the common denominator, you're attracting these people. So maybe there's something going on within you that's causing you to attract the type of people you are. Well, now you can do something about it. This is where we are truly empowered. If we have nothing we can do about it because it's the other person's fault, then all we can do is suffer through our miserable relationships. But if we realize there's something we can shift within ourselves so that we're attracting what we truly desire, well, then we're unstoppable. And so let's talk about why we attract the partners that we do. The first reason is what I think of as your love imprint. Your parents were the first people that ever loved you. My dad was my first experience of being loved by a man. Your subconscious works by association. And so it associates whatever kind of love you got growing up with love. If my dad was cold, distant, abusive, my subconscious goes, that's what love feels like. And then you'll go out into the world and on a subconscious level attract from that place. So you could walk into a room of people you're unfamiliar with, and you might start up a conversation with somebody who on paper would be a perfect partner for you. They match all of the things that you have on your list of what you're looking for in a partner. But there's no chemistry. They don't make your socks roll up and down. You friend zone them. And yet, you notice somebody across the room who catches your eye, and you end up being in a relationship with them only to find out that they have the similar qualities and traits that that parent did. Their brand of love is the same brand of love. People so often are like, I ended up marrying my dad. I don't know why I keep attracting unavailable men over and over and over. Again, it's because of what's going on for you on a subconscious level. If your subconscious says love feels like whatever that is, that's the kind of love you're going to attract. You won't even register a different quality or type of love. Your subconscious just doesn't recognize it. So that's one of the reasons that we attract the people we do. Now, another reason why we attract the relationships we do has to do with our self worth. Again, you might have a list of all the things you're looking for in a partner, but if you don't feel deserving of that, if you don't feel worthy of that, if you don't think you're enough, you're not aligned with that type of relationship. You will attract people who reinforce the belief that you're not enough, that you're not deserving of them. Every potential type of relationship that you could be in exists already in the quantum field. And we are broadcasting to the quantum field all the time. And we attract back things of a similar nature, law of attraction. But we have to be broadcasting a consistent message or a message that is actually consistent with what we want, both on a conscious and a subconscious level. We are broadcasting consciously when we are choosing our thoughts. So if you're sitting down and doing some affirmations or you're thinking about the person that you want, you are then sending out that broadcast. But our subconscious mind is broadcasting all the time. And so, because the subconscious is broadcasting all the time, it could be broadcasting messages that are not in alignment with what we truly want. So, again, I want this relationship, but I don't feel deserving of it. If you're broadcasting, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, you'll either repel relationships or, as I said, you'll attract people who are a reflection of your lack of worth. Now, another reason we attract the people we do has to do with the modeling and messaging that we receive around relationship. Now, when I say modeling, I mean, what did you see of relationship growing up? If you were to sit back and look objectively at your parents' relationship, what was it like? Was it harmonious? Did they get along? Did they enjoy each other's company? Did you get to see a good example of love, of connection, intimacy, all of that kind of stuff? Or were there some challenges between your parents? See, your subconscious, again, is working by association. It's observing your parents' relationship. If it was toxic, if there was fighting, bickering, if there was abuse between them, your subconscious could very well be saying, no, thank you, not interested, don't want that. Again, your subconscious is not the logical part of your mind. It doesn't know that what you saw in your parents is just one example of what's available to you, that you could have something different for yourself. It just goes relationship equal bad. I don't want a relationship. Or again, it'll impress on your subconscious what a relationship feels like, and you'll attract a relationship that has a similar feel to it. So that's the modeling. What did you see about relationship growing up? When I say messaging, it's what did you hear about relationship? I had a client once who was one of 5 children, and she was the oldest one, so she took on a lot of the parenting responsibilities, and her mom treated her like a sister, like a friend, more than like a kid. And so the mom would come into her room frequently and complain to her about her life and about her relationship. She would complain that getting married wasn't worth it. She wasn't happy having so many kids. She had too much work to do. She resented the fact that he didn't help out around the house. She would actually caution my client, never get married. It'll ruin your life. So there's all the programming being received on a subconscious level. When your parent is saying something like that to you, particularly when you're little, you are taking it in. We don't have the ability when we're little to sit back and look at something somebody is saying to us and go, well, that might be their story, but that doesn't have to be mine. Or that's not necessarily true. That's just their perspective. When we're kids, we believe our parents. They're these geniuses who know everything. They're the first people who told us grass is green, cats have kittens, cows go moo. So we don't think to question the things they tell us. So if you have a parent who bitched or complained or whined about their relationship, about how hard it was, about you should never be in a relationship because it's going to wreck your life, like the client I just shared, that could be still lingering on a subconscious level and influencing what you attract. Now, this actually brings me into something else I want to talk about as a little sidebar here. I get some clients who say they want relationship, but when they're in relationship, it's a long distance relationship, or the other person's married, or they're not available for them for whatever reason. I believe that this often has to do with having some kind of negative association or fear around relationship. Your subconscious is letting you be in a relationship, but with somebody that you can't really commit to. And that's its way of keeping you safe. If this person lives 1,000 miles away, or you'll never be married or live in the same house with them, they're always going to be at a distance, then you can have your relationship, but you don't have to worry about the threat that relationship poses. This is the logic on a subconscious level. Now, one final reason why we attract the people we attract. It has to do as well with your previous experiences. Again, the subconscious works by association. So if you've been through some bad relationships, some difficult breakups, your subconscious might have a negative association with relationship. And even though you might very much want to be in one again, it's saying, no, thank you, I've had enough of that. So, how do we change all of this? How do we make sure that we're really attracting what we actually want? I've got a book, a course, and a workshop that will help you do just that. Check out the link below. I've written a book called The Quantum Alignment Protocol. It's going to walk you through manifesting like you've never done before. Not only will it help you get clear about what it is you want to attract and give you strategies for aligning with that in the quantum field, it will also walk you through identifying and shifting any limiting beliefs or negative associations that you might have with relationship. If you want to go even deeper, this Valentine's Day, I am doing a 4-hour workshop where we're really going to dive deep into this. I'm going to give you some group hypnosis sessions so that you get an opportunity to change your love imprint, to let your subconscious know what you really want in a partner, and to work through those negative beliefs and negative associations that may be blocking you from having the love that you desire. Check out the information in the link below, and I'd love to see you in the workshop. Thank you for watching this video. Bye-bye.